school, they had a class, I can't remember what it was called, home economics or some class where you could get out of school a little early and go to work. And so we'd get out, and we got out of school at 2 o'clock and went to work at this department store, big department store.
Do you remember the name?
So my girlfriend and I, we went to work there. When we first started working, oh God, they put us down in the basement to clean all kinds of junk, but we eventually got to wait on people, and it was part of a class, so they taught us how to do things. And I think we got 25 cents an hour.
What was the name of the department store?
S&L.
S&L. Huh. Oh.
Yeah, and so I worked there for, well, until I came out here, after graduation.
Okay, so, okay, and then, now you were dating Virgil in high school, isn't that right?
Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah, but tell me about that. What happened there? That's kind of funny.
Nothing happened.
No.
I decided I didn't want to, he lived on a farm and I didn't want to be out, I thought, I'm not going to be stuck on a farm. I didn't want to even think about that.
Yeah.
So I left.
But
Were you engaged to him?
He gave me a ring.
Yeah.
I gave it back.
Wow. So did you date him like through high school, or how long did you go out with him?
Let me see. Maybe it might have been a couple of years.
Oh, wow.
Not any longer than that. Maybe
Wow.
not even that long.
So you did kind of like him a little bit.
Well, he was a nice guy and a good dancer.
Oh. But he was a
He
farmer.
was a good dancer.
Do you know
He was
whatever?
a farmer, and I didn't want to live on a farm.
No. So when you graduated from high school, then you left Thief River and went to Bremerton
Yep.
and stayed with Elvina and Ed.
Yep.
Okay, and then what happened?
Well, and then I went to work at Bremer's.
Mm-hmm.
Right off the bat. I no more than got here, and I got here in November, I think it was, and I went down and applied, and they hired me right away.
Wow.
Wow.
And then I worked there for quite a while.
Yeah, and Elvina is the one. Well, who was the first friend that you made when you were here?
Shirley Eris.
Okay, and you guys used to go up to Pearl Mars
We used to
and
go out to Pearl Mars and dance every Saturday night.
yeah.
Dance with sailors. She loved to dance, and and they always had pretty good music and a lot of people. Oh God, but a lot of sailors,
So was that in Bremerton?
Yeah.
Did you ever get a boyfriend before you met Dad?
Out here?
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me see. I dated a sailor a little bit,
Yeah.
but then where was he? Well, he he was shipped to Alaska, and that was the end of that.
Yeah, yeah. And then who introduced you to Dad? How did you meet him?
Oh, a friend of Elvina's.
Oh, a friend of Elvina's.
I lived down on Warren Avenue.
Who was that?
Gosh. Dad would know he rented from her.
Oh.
I think you remember.
And they introduced you and
Yeah,
Dad.
because Dad was renting a little house from them in back of their house on Warren Avenue.
What was he doing for work
He was
then?
He was went to school in the apprentice program in the Navy.
Oh,
Yeah, I went to apprentice school.
he did. He was doing that when you met him?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yep.
what happened there?
Well, let's see. I don't know. Can't remember how long he went. I can't remember.
Yeah.
And then he went to art school, and that was it.
Yeah, so how long did you guys date before you got married?
Gosh, I don't know. Trying to think. Must have been about a year.
About a year.
About a year.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think we met in May and married in May.
Aha.